Hey everybody, what's going on? Let's see, it's Monday night. I'm going to do a quick, I promised I would come on and talk about Mercury retrograde because guess what? It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Yes, it's tomorrow. You can't escape it. It is coming to a energetic field near you. So get ready. So I'm going to go ahead and share out this video to my page and to my group. Hold on. For those of you who are coming on, hello. This is not a reading though. This is just me talking about Mercury retrograde because, you know, it's that time of the year. It happens every once in a while. And so what I'm going to say, and I'm going to give you a few tips on this, but let me go ahead and share this out real quick. Hold on, sharing to my own page and trying to get this to do this without me messing it up. Let's see if I can do this right. Hold on. How is everybody doing? It's Monday, so fun. I also did, if you go to my YouTube channel, last year I did, I think in the summertime, yes, it was in the summertime, there was a retrograde period, and I did a video, another live stream about retrograde, but it was from another perspective. And I will talk about that a little bit at the end of this, okay? So I know retrograde tends to be a time when everybody gets like super freaked out. Like it's, you know, when it feels like everything goes to hell. Like when Mercury retrograde comes up, it's like, oh my gosh, like that's why I'm super emotional. That's why everything seems to be screwing up. Everything's breaking down. And I say, first of all, definitely take some deep breaths because it's all energetic. I'm not saying it's not legit. It is a legit thing. And there are planetary shifts. There are all sorts of energetic things going on. And it can, depending on how we approach it, it can either be total chaos and hell, or it can actually be something that's you can just get through. You can just kind of stay centered and grounded through it. But the key to Mercury retrograde is preparation. It's just preparation, that's all. Little preparation and a little perspective, the two P's, right? And so also too, some people actually find Mercury retrograde periods powerful, almost like the opposite effect. So if you find that, I would be curious to know if you dug into your birth chart, if you were born during a retrograde period. Because I think people who are born during retrograde tend to actually find these cycles empowering and find them energizing. So it's interesting. But I think that tends to be more the rarity. Usually people are like, I just want to curl up into a ball and hide. And I would not recommend, because guess what? The world needs you. And so we want to let the energetic shifts. We want to let the divine, we want to let the universe be our guide. We don't want to let it just lead us around and kind of drag us around, because remember, the universe has your back. It's always on your side. So Mercury retrograde isn't meant to torture you. The universe wouldn't create something that's meant to torture its beautiful beings that it loves so much, that's always on your side. So here's some things you can do, and I'll go into this now. So the first thing is to prepare. So you're trying to control, it's like controlled chaos. You want to make it into controlled chaos. So that means any loose ends that you have right now in your life, appointments you need to make, phone calls you need to make, filing that you need to do you need to organize? This is the time to organize yourself. It's a time to KonMari yourself. It's time to throw away things that don't bring you joy, or to organize your desk or like your work area where you take care of your finances, organize your wallet, things that seem like areas of your life that seem like they need some help, that just need some focus and love. Just organize the shit out of it right now. Just really get it so that you can find whatever it is you're looking for, because Mercury retrograde is classic for losing things. Like, I can't remember where I put that. I swear to God, I put it here. I don't remember where I hid it. Or it's also classic for things to fall apart that don't have any kind of structure. So you want to make sure your schedule is organized, make sure your every appointments are double checked and verified and that they're confirmed. You want to make sure that every paperwork you receive, any kind of contract, you're looking it over with a fine-tooth comb. Some people don't believe in getting into any contracts at retrograde. I say, you know what? Use your intuition. Your intuition is your guide no matter what. And no energetic shift is going to take that away from you. So if something feels chaotic, if something feels off, this is the time to honor your intuition and just to do your homework and your research no matter what it is. So controlled chaos, that means prepare, that means tie up loose ends, organize, double check any communications. If you have to read your emails and your text messages twice or 3 times to make sure you don't misunderstand anything, do it. Because this part of the chaos is also around communication during retrograde. So that means if you're writing an email, if you're writing a text, call if you can. Like right now, like almost like person to person or mouth to mouth talk is better, because this is prime time for misunderstandings. Proofread your own work. If you have to send an email, you have to send a text, read it over and over again. Make sure it's super, super clear. Don't assume that anyone's going to know what you're thinking, going to know what you want, going to know what you mean, or is going to, think the way you think. This is the prime time, like I said, for miscommunications and misunderstandings. So just be sure that everything's crystal clear. And if you're talking to people in person, make sure they can hear your voice, see your face, that you're just really making sure that all communications are just clear and not vague. No vagueness. The universe doesn't like vague anyway, but this especially now. So avoid that. So the second thing you want to do is you want to back up. Back up everything. Do you have files? Your computer. This is the prime time for computers to crash. So back up your files, back up your music, back up any of your pictures, or make sure you have copies of certain papers that are important or things that you're going to need. This is a time to back everything up. So control the chaos, back it up. Number 3 would be to nurture your relationships. So if, like I said, this is communication, miscommunication prime time. So if you haven't talked to somebody for a long time, just check in. Just if someone's been on your mind, you're procrastinating, just talking to them or texting them or calling them, do it. And this is for old friends. Retrograde is a time to just not avoid new people, because, we're human beings, we're loving beings, and we love and accept. Just be cautious. Be cautious of any new connections you're making during retrograde, and, really nurture the old. So now that's what's that song? It's like, make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. So right now, your golden friends, you want to nurture them. So check in, say, hey, go for coffee, do something that really honors them and lets them know that you care and that you see them, you hear them, and you're grateful that they're part of your life. And for anyone who's new, doesn't mean you don't have to be like, get the hell away from me. Just, really just be cautious. Go into every new connection with eyes wide open, with intuition turned really on, and protect yourself from new energy as far as absorbing anything. So that's one other thing you want to do. And also with your old friends, it's a great time to get nostalgic, like watch an old movie and just crack up, or like talk about old jokes. This year is like our 30-year high school reunion. Oh my God, did I just say that? Like 30 years, what? So now would be a good time for me to call my old BFF and say, remember the time when, well, I won't say it on here, but we'll just talk about all those different things and really just reconnect and reflect with your friends. The next thing is expect the unexpected. So big surprises. That retrograde's a time for surprises to happen. So be open. Just keep yourself super open and not afraid of what might happen. So don't be afraid of the unknown. Know that right now things could be going in one direction and they're going to take a 180. And it's like, okay, it's retrograde. So just be prepared that nothing might turn out the way you think, that things that are going in a direction that you think is one way might turn and go the other, and that's okay. This is retrograde, welcome, and you just need to roll with it and be flexible. Just be flexible during this time. And just really watch for signs too. If you think, any situation that you're in, just be very aware of all signs that are just really guiding you towards one direction or another. And just trust that the universe has your back. Retrograde's not here to mess you up. It's not here to hurt you. It's not here to make you live in hell. Trust that the chaotic energy or the change in directions, the zigzagging, is for a reason. So just go with the zig and the zag instead of resistance. Resistance will be painful right now. All right. And the last thing is be okay with things changing. So number one, be open to the change. But then number two, when it does change, be open to it. Just be flexible. Change can be a good thing. Again, trust that the universe is doing this for a reason for you. It's for your highest good, even if it seems like it's like, what the hell are you doing? Or, oh my gosh, this is nuts. Trust that it's going to be okay. It's all for your highest good. You'll be able to look and see why. Step by step, it will be revealed to you, the why and the how. Don't worry about it. Just trust. So stay open. Yeah. So that's what's happening right now. So I think my video from last year, I think I just basically said that this is a time you can either embrace, you can choose. You really have choice here, even though it's a legit thing. And by the way, this is a long retrograde period. Eek. So just so you know, this is going to be tomorrow, the 5th until the 28th. So March 5th to March 28th. We're doing this. We're in it together. So remember that. We're in it together, light workers. So we got this. But if you're prepared and if you come at it with an attitude of, I'm going to be able to be flexible and open. And if you have to say mantras like that a million times, I am flexible and I am open and I trust that whatever happens, the universe got my back. That's it. That's what you got to say during retrograde, because otherwise if you allow it to, it will just run you over and you will feel like you're being dragged by the nose or dragged by something, or dragged by the back of the neck or something. And it will be painful and you'll want to curl up into a ball and hide. And that's not going to serve you, and it's not going to serve, it's not going to serve the people that need you and serve the world or whatever your mission and your purpose is. You're going away from your purpose if you're hiding in a ball. Okay, and I want every single one of you to step into your purpose. You have a purpose. Yes, you do. Even if you come from the most hellish of backgrounds, you've gone through trauma, you've had twists and turns in your life, you still have a purpose. And even through these chaotic periods, they're meant to teach us a lesson. They're meant to give us some sort of reflection about ourselves and where we're at. So just be willing to see everything for what it is. See all sides and self-reflect and say, what do I need to learn from this? If this is chaotic, if it's super chaotic and I'm in pain, why? What are the things in my life that I need to focus on and give more love and attention and awareness to, so that when retrograde comes up, I don't feel this pain, right? So it's we have the power. If we say retrograde is giving us hell, we're putting our power out there. And the universe, God, the divine, whatever you call it, wants you to know that the power is always here. Always. We were given that. We were given that as a gift. And if we don't use it, then it's going to waste, and we're dishonoring, the creator. We're dishonoring the divine by not stepping into our power and purpose. Now, that doesn't mean the divine is pissed at us, because the divine has unlimited patience and unconditional love, and we'll just sit there and wait for us to figure it out. But, they probably just go, oh my goodness. They just have to make it so painful, don't they? Those humans, right? Our human experience, we just have to go through it. So, but if we say that retrograde sucks, we're putting the power out there. We're saying that we're not, that the universal energies are greater than us, and we're powerless. We're giving it away. So the universe does not want you to do that. So take back the power, take control. Just know that you have everything that you need right now. You have everything you need right now to make this period of time an amazingly powerful or reflective, or if you need rest, what you need during this retrograde, what your intuition's telling you that you need is exactly correct. Nobody's energetic time is going to be the same, right? It's just, if you feel emotional, then maybe that means you need to meditate some more. Maybe that means you need to take some alone time and just cry your eyes out. Listen to some music and just move your body. Do swamping. Google swamping. It's so good. And a technique to release. It means you need to release. Let the emotions out. If you, like I said, things are breaking around you, that means maybe there's loose ends. Time to make sure you're taking care of your car, getting maintenance when you're supposed to. Maybe that means taking care of your bank account and paying attention. So just know, you guys got this. I know you do, because you're awesome. You're amazing. All right, so with that, that is my thing for the day. Later on this week, I'm going to be doing more live streams, and we're going to talk more about soul-aligned business. So getting into business and what you need to know about being in alignment when you're building a business for yourself. Also, in my Soul Aligned Life Facebook group, we're doing a 5x55 challenge right now. If you don't know what that is, it's a manifesting ritual, and it's super fun. We just started today. You can jump in, today or tomorrow. So get in there, come and join us. And then next week, we're going to be doing a 5-day challenge on the 5 things that you need to build a business that's in alignment with your soul. Okay, the 5 things that you need to build a business online. Okay, and it's any business, doesn't matter what it is. Okay, so go to my group, so Soul Aligned Life here on Facebook. I'll put a link after this video. If you want to, I just added to my website today a combination. It's a 1-hour session of a psychic reading and coaching. Could be life coaching, could be business coaching, intuitive coaching, helping you develop your gifts, whatever you need. I just put that service on my website today. So if you go to soulalignedreadings.com and look at the intuitive readings, you'll see the Soul Aligned Woman package, coaching package. Check it out. Okay, so if you want to do some coaching, but you're not ready to commit to like a long-term package, or you're not sure if you want to do a course in a certain thing, but you just want some guidance, I'm going to do one session. It's like a la carte coaching. You can buy one session, you can buy 3, you can buy 6, and you can redeem them whenever you want. How freaking cool is that? I'm here to be a rebel, right? I'm here because I don't care what the rules are in business. We can do what's aligned with our soul. And what I'm called to do right now is to help women in their lives, in their business, and with their spirituality when they need it. Not just, doesn't have to be a certain formal package. That's what I'm called to do right now. So go to soulalignedreadings.com, check it out, and I'm super excited about that. And also, Soul Aligned Life, come and do the 5x55, and we're going to talk business in March, okay? And then in April, we're going to talk empaths and spirituality. We got all sorts of stuff happening. So come join me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being on. And I will be on for a card reading at some point this week. I just don't know when, because, not sure when, but I'll give a little announcement beforehand. All right. Rebel and beautiful soul sister, Barbara, mwah, I love you. And thank you so much. Rebel and soul sister. I love those two things together. All right. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Have an awesome night.